I actually hated this movie. um, there just wasn't really anything good about it. They made it rated R. Um, I guess was cool. The it it's weird to make the sequel rated R and the first movie PG-13. It does make sense a little bit because this movie came out in 2007. So if someone was 13 when they watched Alien versus Predator, they would have been, exactly old enough to go watch this movie in theaters. Unless they had a late birthday, they would have been able to go see this movie in theaters. There's a few cool kills here and there, but most of them you can't fucking see them. The movie's lighting is terrible. Even in the daylight scenes, it's not the greatest. Um, Hell, I didn't even realize that it was like an alien predator killing people in some of the scenes until the end of the movie where the predator's fighting an alien predator. I thought he had like just shown up for that scene, but no, he's actually like killing people throughout the movie, and I just thought it was like an alien, just an alien, not an alien predator mix. Um, so I had watched the kill count, and that was a big surprise that there was actually an alien predator killing people throughout the entire movie. They actually kill a kid in this movie, with a kid getting chest bursted on screen. So we've come a long way from Alien 3. Not that I wanted to see Newt get cut open or anything like that, or drowned, but, in Alien 3 it was an off-screen kid death and they wouldn't show anything. And now here we see a kid get chest bursted. Very crazy thing to do. His dad also gets like his arm melted off, and he gets chest bursted. Um, there's only one actor that I personally know in this movie. There's a bully character in the movie, and he's played by the dude that played Evan in Final Destination 2, which is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, kill of the Final Destination series, the ladder kill. I love that kill. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of build up. I like it. Um, and he died from littering, and I'm a big person that does not like littering. Like, that's always been a big pet peeve of mine on how often it's shown in movies of people littering. Like, it's so easy to not litter. Um, but anyways, we're getting off topic. There's a multiple different character stories going on, just jumbling around. So you don't even really care about any of these characters. We got this girl who just recently got back from the military. Her kid missed her, obviously, but she's trying to keep her distance to basically protect herself. That's what kids do. She doesn't want her mom to go away again and her to miss her again. So she tells her dad to read her a bedtime story instead of her mom, who just got back. Her dad, is barely in the movie. Her dad ends up getting killed like at the 50-minute mark, but we had only seen him in like one scene. We had only seen her in like one scene. And then they become important characters when the movie's getting to its ending point, when there's about 45 minutes left. Very strange decision. So, yeah, her dad dies, and now we're focusing on them two. We also got this guy, Ricky, who's crushing on this girl. And, he's somewhat of a main character. They end up throwing his brother in, who was mentioned in a throwaway line, but later we meet him too. And then there's just more and more and more characters. The movie's just dark. Like, not in a good way. It's just dark lighting wise, and that just really sucks. So, I couldn't really see what was going on most of the time. There is one major critique for me, anyway, from what I've gathered from watching Predator movies, is that the Predator doesn't kill innocent people. In the very previous one, he originally wasn't going to kill this guy because he had an illness. But then the guy tried to get him with a flamethrower, and he decides to kill him. He doesn't kill a pregnant woman in one movie. In Predator 2018, he doesn't kill a woman because she's naked and vertible. The Predator doesn't kill people that it doesn't see as good prey. Meanwhile, in this movie, the Predator kills this cop that went looking for a missing person just because he saw him. Like, since when did predators become ninjas where they weren't supposed to be seen? Especially since we were just established in the last movie that predators used to fucking roam the earth with humans. Sure, it's different now, but it's weird. So yeah, he just kills this dude that didn't attack him. He sees the predator and he runs away scared. He doesn't shoot at him. Literally all he had to do for this to not be something that I didn't like, I'm not expecting this old movie to cater to me, but all he had to do was be killed by the alien predator, an alien, a chest burster, or fucking shot at the predator. There is no reason for him to just be killed because he's running away. Like, that is one of the predator's things, is that he doesn't kill people that he doesn't deem are worthy prey. It was just very strange to me, and it's probably my biggest nitpick with this movie, besides the fact that you can't see what's going on. Funnily enough, I had actually seen the most smallest amount of this movie before. I remember it was like 10 years ago. A very long time ago. It was like 2016 and it's 2025. That's about 10 years ago. I was staying at my grandma's house once, and I flipped through channels on cable, and I saw the scene where the bully guy throws his keys into the sewer, and then I ended up changing the channel. So I had seen a little bit of this movie. I don't know how I instantly recognized it as that movie that I was watching all those years ago, but I did. So yeah, it's just whatever. The next Alien movie is Prometheus, so I'll be watching that one soon. Hopefully I can get done with this series soon, because I'm just not a fan.